Good morning, tribe, and welcome to the Donut Shop at the beginning of the world. I am your host, Dr. Mark Merriweather Vorderbruggen, coming to you live from Ravenscar. No, I'm not. I'm in my front yard. That's not Ravenscar. Yeah, it was pouring thunder, booming, flashing, banging. Started about an hour ago. Huge amount of lightning, but it's passed on now. I was kind of thinking it'd be cool to have that lightning during the show. But alas, no lightning. Hey, James. What's up, my friend? Laura, good morning from the Canadian side. Hello. So, I'll wait a little bit. Whoa, what's this? Something's buzzing in my pocket. Oh, cool. Okay. Yay, someone ordered the blood pressure pill. Hey, Charles, good morning. Kelly, hello. Kimberlyn, hey. Jonathan, good morning. Jonathan, thank you for starting the trend of getting people to do live or at least video posts over in that cantina. It's awesome to finally see people. Hey, it's the boss man. Hey, whoop. Hey, it's raining over on your side? Yeah, it was pouring here. Hey, Melanie, good morning. Up in San Antonio, so you're close to home. Katie, hello. Nicole, how's it up in Dallas, Nicole? Is that a sunny sun up in Dallas, or is that just your general mood? Coffee. Yeah, so what was I going to say? Dang, need to take the brain pill. There's Helen. Hold on. Oh, yeah. Helen hug. Get your Helen hug. Get your Helen hug. Like I said, Helen, it will be worth the 6-hour drive next year for you to attend Georgia Bushcraft. You will be astounded and amazed. Ooh, hey, Sharon. Okay, we got a rough night here in Northeast Texas that night. All is well here, though. So lots of storms or something bad happening? Poor Olivia. Olivia and I got soaked on the morning walk. Olivia is my work spouse. If you're not familiar with the term work spouse, it is a member of generally a member of the opposite sex that you kind of bond with at your place of employment. Side note, Olivia is a dog because, I have very high standards in who I bond with. Olivia does too. So, yeah, it's all good. Oh, well, I'll get to see Olivia today. Ooh, Katie, yep, about to get that rain, live in the inner loop. You're probably going to get a lot of lightning and thunder too. Like the alarm went off and everything was peaceful, and then a huge flash of light, and immediately after a huge kaboom, like the lightning hit somewhere really close by. There was no rumbly lightning, building, and then it was just suddenly from nothing came everything, kind of big bangish. Very cool. Almost spiritual, also kind of annoying. Hey, Gerardo, good morning. Kimberly, woohoo, thank you. Everyone who lives in the cantina, y'all we're fantastic. Cool. So yeah, remember, if you go up to the top, the Forging Texas Facebook page, there's a thing that says become a supporter or be a supporter or something like that. And if you click on that, you got to set up like a credit card or PayPal or something, but then it pays me $2.49 a month and gives you access into the Merry Cantina. Yeah, I particularly enjoyed Jonathan's cereal aisle video. I miss decent cereal aisles. So we've learned that Canada has a dearth of breakfast cereals over in the cantina. They don't have a lot of choices. Like they only have one form of Captain Crunch. One type of Captain Crunch. Insanity. And so Laura was mentioning that. And so Jonathan, being Jonathan, which is a very awesome thing to be, went to the local grocery store and gave like a 5-minute video exploring the endless varieties of cereals and cereal knockoffs and Mandalorian pancake makers and all that sort of stuff. So never a dull moment. Okay, rain came through at 4 a.m. in Shiro. I know where Shiro is. I'm just trying to calculate how fast the storm was moving. It was kind of moving. So I jumped ahead too far. Yeah, I'm up for 3 weeks. So I don't know why they're keeping me close. Huh. So you're like on 3 weeks off, but they want you to hang out close to where you ship from. So if they need something delivered, is that what's going on? Hey, Mandy, good morning. Yes, it was great. Georgia Bushcraft is very worth it. So Mandy is one of the other herbalists that were at the Georgia Bushcraft teaching classes and all that. Cool. She understands the wonderfulness of this little bit of heaven on earth. How many times have you been there, Mandy? Hey, Nick. Good morning, Mr. Green. Hey, Kathleen. Kiri, good morning. How are the goats and the pigs and the... Wait, you don't have pig. Goats and the geese and the everything else you have. Hey, Jennifer, plants are happy with the rain this morning. Good morning, all. Most definitely getting in a nice soaking of the roots. Oh, wow, Helen, I used to live in the city of Stone Mountain, Georgia. Love the time I lived there. It's a pretty state. It surprised me how similar the plant life was and the rolling terrain was to East Texas. It makes me wonder if like the East Texas big thicket stretched from Texas all the way to Georgia. What really impressed me were all the really old buildings and certified haunted buildings. All makes sense now why Mrs. Weather doesn't want Olivia in the house, the other woman. Actually, it's more that Olivia does not want Mrs. Weather around. Mrs. Weather tried to be friends with Olivia. Olivia did not have any. She was defending her man. I am her man. I am worthy of a dog. That's a good feeling. Hey, Holly. Good morning. Oh, Nicole, I have a bird feeder cam. Oh, a bird feeder cam that I installed, and we have a bunch of sparrows this morning giving the bust-up kids the evil side eye. Ooh. Oh, Chirpy would have liked to have heard that. Bus stop kids, a dangerous group. Hey, Bonnie, good morning. So I got some cool news about Bonnie. I'm going to tell it, Bonnie. Bonnie and her husband are coming into Houston on Friday. And so we're going to meet for lunch. Yeah, Bonnie and her husband. I'm going to meet her in person. Going to be awesome. So... yeah, if you're in Houston or something like that and can make a trip up, I will say she's driving farther than I am. But yeah, I'm excited. I get to meet the Bonnetster in real life. Hey, Charles R. Yes, indeed. Ooh, Jonathan, Apple Pay makes it easy for Apple users to view on Facebook book. Okay, cool. So if you have Apple Pay, that's another way to send me $2.49 a month. All right, Melanie, I didn't get parked until 9:30 p.m., so I can't even start today until 7:30. I'm assuming 7:30 a.m. I'm used to starting at 3 a.m. so I can end early and find parking. Ooh, yeah. That's one thing on the CB radio. I've noticed a lot of the truck parking areas, they'll be like announcing how many slots they have open. And it's like, we have no slots open, Go on to the next one 100 miles down the road, things like that. I'm assuming that's why ever so often you see the trucks just parked on the side of on-ramps, just off to the side there because they can't drive any farther and they're chilling, sleeping. Ooh, Kelly, Helen, I used to live in Roswell, Georgia. Same issue with flying saucers there as Roswell, New Mexico. That'd be unique. That was a bad joke. Ignore that one. That wasn't worthy of me. Okay, James, I thought it was a collision outside, but was thunder. On a cool note, ooh, I'm taking a tour of a hydroponics farm after work in Houston. Oh, man, where, when, who, what, how? That would be cool. Tina, good morning. Donna, good morning all. Beautiful, cool day after a stormy night. Most definitely. Kiri, a guy down the highway from me has a high tunnel and does hydroponics. Nice. Hey, Marcia, good morning. Melanie, they usually send me around the Midwest driving, usually only to go to Texas when I'm coming home for time off. Every time we passed a Schneider truck on the way to and from Georgia, I'd look to see if it was you driving it. It wasn't you driving it. Unless you've changed into a very short black man with a beard. I don't think that's the case, though. Hey, Diana. Good morning. Are the kids there? Hey, carplets. Hope you're doing well in school. I assume you're doing well in school and only get in trouble when it's worthy of you. And what I mean by that is fight the power. Yeah. Ooh, redneck UFOs, cruising around throwing, cans of fermented ammonia out the window and shooting lasers at road signs. There we go. All right, Kimberlyn, have a good day. Lurk, lurk, lurk. Good morning from swampy Woodville. I miss being up in Woodville. It's been too long since I've been up in that part of the state. It's beautiful. I need to get to the Pickett House again. I need to get out to Uncommon Bees. I need to do a lot of things. I hope to get meet Bonnie in person someday. All it takes is an airline ticket or a multi-day drive. Just saying. Hey, Amy. Good morning, Henry. Hello. Tribers? I like tribers. Tribettes. Tribations? No, tribations. Tribal nation? I don't know. Tribers. Let's go with tribers. Hey, Jacqueline. Good morning. Helen, come to think of it, I took my first and only Incredible Edibles class there. Do you remember who taught it? Oh, good Lord, Melanie, I drove 75 miles to find parking last night. So I'm assuming, you're only limited, or you're only allowed to drive X number of hours per day. So I'm assuming you have to start looking for a parking spot well before then and just kind of burn some of the time. Or if you haven't found a parking spot, are you allowed to keep going until you find a parking spot? I'm assuming you're not allowed to keep going until you find a parking spot, but who knows? All right, Kiri, basically okay. Sunday I lost lawnmower, my very first goat. God sent her to me, literally walked by the house. God told me she was mine. I understand that. The lawnmower thought she was human. She was 10 and a half years old. She went downhill fast, type of cancer. Oh, I'm sorry. Uh-oh, Charles. Okay, rain is hitting me now while I'm driving. Gotta go. Love all. Yep. Smart move. Hey, Julie. Good morning. Treadmilling today? Since I got back from Georgia bushcraft, I haven't been doing my push-ups, and I feel really bad about that. I need to start my push-ups. Hey, Evie. Good morning. S, hello. Nicole, my neighborhood bus stop kids are a weird bunch. Don't get me wrong. I absolutely was a band nerd, but I would never went so far as to serenade the neighbors with a tuba. Why not? That'd be cool. Not hating on his style, but he needs to memorize more than the first 11 notes of Smoke on the Water. Okay, I can understand that. Smoke on the water. Bom, 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 bom. Okay, so the hydroponics is Verdigreens. It's a community. It's a CA. I know it's like where you can sign up to get food. Down with Big Ag. All right, Marcia, raining here in West Houston, most definitely. There's the Johnny. Hey, Johnny, it's a great day. Hugs to all. More hugs. I think it'll be a good day. Last night was, I was trying to get that Shop Talk Live stuff set up. It was an hour of adjusting lights and cameras and deciding we have hardware issues and all that sort of stuff. And it was not good, but so be it. She was way more than a pet lawnmower. It sounds like that. I'm sorry. That's the hardest thing about life is saying goodbye to those you love, isn't it? Ooh, Uncommon Bees, Vanilla Bean Honey is the Black Heart. It looks black on my screen, but yeah, it's good stuff. Ooh, I wonder what would happen if they aged the Vanilla Bean Honey in one of the bourbon barrels. That would be interesting. Tribbles? Nah, we don't reproduce fast enough to be triples, but I like it. Me too, you. I still look forward to a tribe camp. Woohoo! Okay, I think Nicole likes tribals too there. Okay, man, Adonis, what, 30 years ago when you took the Incredible Edibles class? That was a while ago. I was thinking that's a while ago. Then I realized, I was already out of high school 30 years ago. And then it's like, oh, crap, I'm old. Oh, well. Hey, Ula. Good morning. Hey, Ula. You're not coming with Bonnie? You're not meeting Bonnie down here? We'll have to meet at another time. So remember, Ula and Bonnie and Kelly are like the three amigos, female side. So they go around stabbing people with swords. No, they don't stab people with swords. It's more beat them on the side of the head with the sword saying, wake up. No. Anyway, here we go. I understand. Reagan hates my guts. I refuse to buy her a phone. She says she's the only kid in 6th grade that doesn't have one. I say, babe, I love you too much to let you miss your childhood lost in a screen. She doesn't get it. She just sees that I'm forcing her to be ostracized by her peers, which is generally a good thing. It'll make you tough. You need to watch the Conan movie, where at least the first half part where he's pushing that thing around and around and around. Say, that's what you are, Reagan. You are going to be Conan. You will know how to entertain yourself in ways other than, digitally watching a screen and being zombified as Zuckerberg and YouTube sucks your brain out. By the way, thank you for watching on Facebook and YouTube. Anyway, so I will say the one thing, because that's how the kids communicate now. I wonder, if you got her like a dumb phone or she had to press the button 3 times to get a letter texting, that might be the only, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know, giving in a little, because, being able to communicate with your friends and not being able to communicate with your friends is difficult, especially nowadays. Not saying get her a smartphone, but you might look into ways of helping her communicate with her friends. Let's see. Fortunately, my next pickup was one out at a drop yard, so I knew I could park there. Oh, that's good. Good. Hey, Melissa. Good morning. Denise. Yes, hopefully God will provide. Hopefully you will find a new side of the road lawnmower quickly. Yep. We need things in our life. We need things we love and bond to. Gary, some folks don't get connection we have to our daily companions. Bright critters are more than a constant source of love than most humans. Hugs sent your way. So true, Holly. Absolutely so true. The critters usually have a relatively uncomplicated love. We don't have to worry about hurting their feelings per se, or them misinterpreting what we say because we're a little grumpy or things like that. They're just love. Okay, we're good. So may you find love again soon. Hey, Dennis, good morning. Oh, yeah, Fuzzy, you bring us home with us and we take over. I'm starting to like the Tribbles. Good morning, Tribbles. It's a possibility. I'm warming up to the idea. Hey, Wolf, howdy, tribe. Okay, so you know how on I did the scary stories thing, and since then people have sending me their own scary stories and scary pictures and so forth. But I got to tell you, this morning Wolf beat all of you in regards to scary stuff. Let me bring up what he sent me, because it. Light snow. It's snowing. The snow has begun. I don't like snow. No, thank you. Nope. Snow. Nope. No snow. Okay, Jonathan, have you seen the runaway big rig ramps? Yep. Like in many a mountainous place. I can imagine hoping to make it to one in time. As the brakes just failed and I'm picking up speed. I've never used one, but I imagine sometimes my imagination gets the best of me. I can believe that. Oh, an important safety tip. If you are looking for a nice roadside place to park in your car, just rest a little or have a little lunch or something, do not park on the runaway truck ramps. And you will see they will be clearly marked runaway truck ramps, usually on the downside of a hill. Well, always on the downside of a hill, because that's where it's a problem. Because at any minute, like Jonathan says, a truck whose brakes have burned out trying to control its descent down the hill is now looking for a place to stop. And what these runaway truck ramps are, it's a lot of gravel, a lot of thick gravel, and very long straight ramp, very, very long straight ramp. It looks like a nice place to chill. But the truck comes down there and it plows through the gravel and it slows the truck down and stops it, thereby preventing mass disaster. But if you are parked on said runaway park ramp, you could be smashed into smithereens, little tribble bits by the truck. So yeah, don't park on them. Okay. Closed environment agriculture. I was thinking, was that where the community, where they you can sign up for a weekly food basket that you pay for? It's not like free, but okay. Closed environment agriculture. Cool. Oh, Mark, I like this. Are we a confluence of tributaries? I like that. We are a confluence of tributaries. We are the streams and the rivers that run through the world. Fuzzy, round, fast breeding streams. We're good. Ooh, Amy, if they aged it, I would never go keto again. Food. Now I'm hungry. I already had my egg. That was supposed to be triblings. I'm warming up to the triple thing. I don't know. We'll see. All right. Southwest corner of I-10, corner of Highway 82 and 41 is Garvin's store. Corner market in the middle of nowhere. Bathroom open 24/7, but not the store. Great jerky. I see 18-wheelers parked in the gravel parking lot all the time during the night. Cool. There we go. I would probably eat the barrel. Look, is that the neighbor? Nope, not the neighbor. But, yep, it is the neighbor. Hi, neighbor. Ooh, now I want vanilla bean honey in my coffee as opposed to just black. Maybe with the Yopon holly. But I'm already back down to 223 pounds, so I'm able to lose 7 pounds already. I work really hard. All right. Hey, Bernice, good morning. Hey, Tim, good morning, tribe. Big storm here in Cut and Shoot. Cool. Hey, Vince, good morning. How are you today? Having a good time? What's the weather like where you're at? Ready to meet up again? Ooh, Helen, I do remember the instructor making wood sorrel pesto sauce, sauteed wild onions, and sumac lemonade. Also, yellow root for cold sores. Time for another class or a few. Georgia Bushcraft. So, while I was at Georgia Bushcraft, there was also a tribe of blacksmiths, like this group of blacksmiths that lived together on this 60-acre piece of land where they teach blacksmithing, and in particular primitive blacksmithing, to people. And they want me to come out and do wild edible plant classes there. And it's like an hour. It's out around an hour outside Atlanta, but I don't remember which direction. But they were really cool. Goat hammer blacksmiths. And when I say primitive blacksmithing, what they were doing is they basically had a hole dug in the ground. They had a 3-foot steel pipe running into that hole, not all the way in the center, but 1/3 of the way into that hole. That pipe was at an angle. It was buried under the dirt, so you had a hole about a foot deep, and then the pipe was running into it. On the other end of the pipe, not in the hole, was a hair dryer. This hair dryer for the fan, and then the hole was filled with charcoal and start up the hair dryer. Okay, maybe hair dryers weren't completely primitive, but it's better than a bellows. But then they had just a metal block, like some train track, and heating up the metal in the hole, in the burning charcoal, pounding it on, with a $3 hammer from Harbor Freight, and making some beautiful knives and axes and cool stuff like that. And tong, yeah. Oh, it was really awesome. and they want me to come out. So I don't know when. It probably won't be. Probably not even 2022. But eventually, I'm building up a network there in Georgia to teach at. So maybe I'll be out there more than just Georgia bushcraft. Katie, I like the second Conan movie too. Grace Jones is a badass. Yeah, Grace Jones is probably the best part of the second Conan movie. And definitely a badass. Kiri, Bonnie says, very sorry for your loss. May Lawnmower's memory soon bring more joy and happiness than sadness of missing them does now. It's a hole. It's a hole in the life. Ooh, get her a walkie-talkie. It's not a smartphone, maybe a ham radio. That's what you got to do. Diana, you got to sponsor a ham radio teen club and get them all on ham radio. That would be cool. That would be badass. And Baofeng radios are, $20, $25 now. Oh man, I'm sorry. I get excited by my own ideas, regardless of how impractical they are. But that would be neat. Hey, Captain. Good morning. Hey, Paul. Sarah just told me you're on YouTube now. I've been on YouTube for a long time. I dual broadcast on Facebook and YouTube. So, yep. So if you remember, Paul was the one during Merriweather's World that did a deep dive into computer security and how all the big internet companies have created a virtual you to predict your actions, your thoughts, your buying habits, and how incredibly detailed this virtual you is, and a few ways on how to mess it up, which is harder and harder. I'm glad you're back too, Paul. Good. Oh, man. Okay. Yep. Les Lawnmower changed my life. I was not planning on goats before she came. She also was famous in the goat world. Not common to have a goat get dumped out in the country and just walk by your house. I can believe that. So Lawnmower was the seed goat that drove you to get more goats. Okay. What about email for her, a side account you can get into? Yep, and that's what we also did with our kids. So this is again to over to the carplets here. But again, kids mainly text these days. That's one thing I saw with text and FaceTime. It was interesting. So mini weather, it was mainly texts, texting each other. Younger weather, just 2 years difference, is mainly FaceTiming her friends. So, of course, that means, we got to wear clothes when we're walking around the house and so forth. Yes, Doc, post office says you should get a package soon, and I'll be getting the payment in the mail today. I've been running around, but yes. So, yep, Sable will get her payment here very soon. Melanie, if it wasn't for cell phones, I wouldn't be able to deal with the loneliness of being on the road. That I can believe. I got it, and that's one thing I've noticed. Because I'm always checking out the truckers when I'm driving by. Well, I'm looking to see, A, do they have CB radio antennas, and B, does it look like they're using it? And all of them have the headsets with the microphone, but none of them are on the CB. So I'm assuming, they're just on the cell phone all day long, talking to their friends, family, loved ones. Things like that. I'm assuming in the past that was what the CB radio was for, to kind of sedate the loneliness of the road. Wolf is a scary guy. Scary but lovable. Kind of like you, Jonathan. Just saying. I'm sad. I really wish I could come. Been repairing water damage on our camper. That sucks. Need to get it put back together. So we won't have more water damage. Yep. Especially after the thunderstorms that rolled in last night. Most definitely. Yep. 26 degrees. They live like in that. They choose to live where it gets 26 degrees in November, and it'll be much colder as the winter progresses. Me, I like Texas. Yep, brr, that's cold. Where is Wolf? Wolf is up in Maine, right? Maine. My brain is too many things going on. Okay, I'll look up later. Apparently, I got a bunch of text messages from important people, but I'm going to ignore that. Yep. Lots of people here, Wolf, are saying no, thank you. Especially now after the the Wintergeddon we had last year. Who's that? Okay, we got Annie a smartwatch that pairs with my phone for software updates, but she has her own number so that she can call and text. We added it to our cell phone plan so the watch doesn't have to be near my phone to work. Oh, cool. That might be a way to do it. You can be Dick Tracy. Okay, Wolf, it was late last night and the snow did not stick. The fact that snow fell from the sky is disturbing enough. Oh, good Lord. I've seen pics of people using truck ramps for sledding. Pure stupidity. Most definitely. Oh, Lord. Have a nice grilled picnic. Most definitely. Never saw a runaway truck ramp in Harris County. We don't really have any mountains that you'll be careening down. They're usually in mountainous areas, really, really hilly areas where the trucks are like, going down for a mile and their brakes are starting to heat up and suddenly the brakes give away because they're too hot and off they go to the races. Most dangerous. Love Tribbles. The Trouble with Tribbles was my favorite episode of the Star Trek original series. Did you see the Deep Space Nine one where the crew from Deep Space Nine went back in time to the episode of Trouble with Tribbles and are interacting with it? It was awesome. Look up the Deep Space Nine Tribble episode. It was so well done. It was really, really, really hysterical. Yep. A fully loaded truck is a 40-ton missile. Very, very destructive. Yes. Sarah, that's what the CSA. And what does CSA stand for? But yeah, where you can sign up for the food deliveries. All right. Okay. Carrie, understand, living out here in the boonies, I often don't see another human being for days. Often think about the trappers in the 1700s who didn't see people for months. Yep. Kind of weird. Ooh. Laura, trying Tim Hortons mocha-flavored cereal this morning. Tastes like coffee. Smallest version of me doesn't like it. Then it's more for you. Nothing wrong with that. All right, Dennis. Trucks that use those emergency ramps are on the verge of going out of control. Many don't fare well when they hit the ramp. Most definitely. Hey, Jennifer. Good morning. She's wearing a t-shirt. Tight t-shirt. She's glaring at me. Where were we? Oh, yeah. Men lose so much faster muscle mass, but we also gain it back pretty quickly if you maintain it. So that's my issue. I just, the ground was pretty muddy out at Georgia Bushcraft, and I didn't feel like doing push-ups in the mud. It's not like I'm a Marine. Happy day after your birthday to any Marines out there, by the way. Hey, Roxana, good morning. Melanie, we do have a hill, the slag pile on Highway 225. I know the slag pile you speak of. Luckily, I-20 or the Highway 225 doesn't go up and down said slag pile. Bonnie Morrison, me too. We watched it with my daughter when she was young, and I bought a fox fur hat pom-poms, and they slowly showed up in her bedroom in increasing numbers until I ran out of them. She thought it was hysterical. Oh, that's excellent. Kind of fake triples. Yeah, I remember a trip out west with grandparents when we saw the escape ramps used. Ooh, you saw one used? Truck made it about 50 yards in before it fell off back onto the road. Oh, man. So it went on the ramp and then fell back onto the road? Oh, crap. Crap. That sucks. Yep, cool name, Goat Hammer. I like it. So the lead hammerer is actually an Englishman who traveled all over the world. He spent time in Africa learning the native iron working there and several other places. Anyway, I forget all the different places he lived learning primitive blacksmithing. I don't like it. Less technical. Yeah, less technical blacksmithing. Ooh, wolf, 35 degrees under clear skies with the light wound up there in May. Yeeks. All right, Chelsea, I'm with you on the phone, any social media. Mine way younger, but it will be a very, very long time before I ever consider a phone. And even then, it would be a very basic phone with not all the smart stuff. That's a good idea. Now, our kids had dumb phones for a very long time for that reason. All right, on 55 between Rock Springs and Kemp Wood is a curve that truckers who don't pay attention to speed limit sign learn the hard way. Once Rock Springs got a load of watermelon for free. Yoza. All right. Ooh, I need to pay attention. Holy moly. Laura, I need to learn how to make butter and had a heart attack at $8 a pound? Inflation, folks, get ready. You're going to lose your shirt, pants, socks, everything. Okay, so I'm very close to Camp Wood, Texas. Been there many times. Got lots of friends there. So apparently Wolf knows Camp Wood too. Yeah. Elsie, I've been wanting to get away from Apple, and I don't want anything like Google, but I want a phone that has decent maps. I'm awful at directions. I saw this smartphone that was supposed to be more private, did not collect data, etc. Can't remember its name, but nervous to spend a lot of money on something that may be junk. Yep, that's a problem. It's hard these days. Paul, husband of Sarah, do you have any suggestions on a smartphone or phones in general that people might find useful and less spyware-ish? Huh, they don't even allow us to talk on the phone while driving, even with the hands-free? I guess that makes sense, but ew. Do you have like satellite radio or something? And yes, most of the talk on the CBs these days is pure garbage. Most definitely. Like I said, the only time the CB comes in handy is when I'm actually stuck in a traffic jam and can find out from the truckers just what's going on and what lane I should be in. Oh man, so many comments here. Jacqueline, I was thinking if I bid on you and win, maybe we can go hammock camping instead of you naming the plants in my yard, because I think I have most of them figured out. Or maybe cook plants at camp. Is that an option? Asking for a friend. Maybe. It depends on scheduling. That's the tricky part. And also there's if we don't cut anything, we could go around and, you know what? That's an option. That's an option. I say that's an option. I get to decide. So yeah, I say that's an option. Ooh, Doc, is that fancy nice of yours available on Amazon again? I don't know. I'll have to check. I'll send you a link. Remind me. Send me a message, and I'll get back to you. Okay. You know what? Ooh, 7:56. All right, just scanning through here. You remember? Okay, you saw the Deep Space Nine episode with the Tribbles. Let's see. Wow, so many. Yep, inflation is high. It's actually higher than it's been in 31 years, April. So we're going back to well, it's not quite what it was in the Carter years. Carter years were insane. Unfortunately, they weren't insane. But we're definitely on track to catch up to the Carter year inflations. Okay. Yay! Yay! Group take, group take. Let's get the group take in because we're running out of time. All right, we got the immune pill, Medicine Man Plant Co. The immune pill. This is what keeps the roof on, the electricity flowing in my house. Not the immune per se, but Medicine Man Plant Co. So I am the Medicine Man at Medicine Man Plant Co. We have the brain pill. So good. All right. So Pine phone or Linux phones are not very usable for normal people. Okay, so Linux is, those of you who don't know, Linux is a third operating system, open source, like Apple and Microsoft, and then Linux is the third big one. It's getting dark in here, but it takes a little bit of work. Yep, Darlene, can anyone say Weimar or Venezuela or Zimbabwe or any of those other places where they decide, you know what, we can just print money because we have a printing press? The liver pill, another good one. Oops. I just opened it. I got cotton. Got to add it to my collection of cotton. All right. We got the uric acid pill. Loving the uric acid pill. Actually, I have no need for the uric acid pill, but I do like the way it tastes. We have the blood pressure pill, and the blood pressure pill is back in stock. Yay! And there is much rejoicing. I'm going to take one. I haven't been dizzy when I've stood up in like 2 days, so I'm thinking my blood pressure is getting back up there. The serenity pill. Again, a lot of people like this one, but I like to weaponize my emotional state. The libido pill. Oh, come on. Happy, happy, joy, joy. And of course, the stonebreaker pill. The urine must flow. All right. Oh, God, mouthful of pills. I've become Dark Mark. Yeah. So every year, the Bayou Land Conservancy, a nonprofit group that manages a lot of the wild spaces in Houston and the Harris County and a few places outside that, auction me off as part of their land gala. So I put up the link last night to the silent auction where you can bid on me. And you can even get people together to bid on me. And if you're within 60 miles of Houston and you're the winning bid, I will come out to your property and spend half a day with you, like 4 hours with you, exploring your property and seeing what you got on there and what you can do with it. If you're beyond that and you are a member of the cantina, I will go, what I say in the cantina, like 150 miles, something like that. If you don't have a big piece of land, we can also meet on the Bayou Land Conservancy lands. They have lots of lands. They have a map on their website of all the different lands they have. But yeah, you can win like half a day with me. You mean the Reagan Bush years? No, I mean the Carter years. Carter is when the inflation skyrocketed. It's then the Reagan Bush, they tied it in and dropped the inflation quite a bit. History. Okay, for all you Houston folks, I may catch you by surprise, but traffic on I-45 today is bad. Yep, 1990 was the end of the 12 years of Republican presidents. Everyone makes mistakes, but yeah, look up the inflation in the Carter years. The home loans were 14% interest. Okay. All right. So at this point, it is time to say au revoir or something like that. So gotta go. Gotta get over to the boss's place. Got lots to do. So, oh yeah, Dad was out deer hunting this morning, I think. So, anywho, all right, tribe. Love you. See you tomorrow. Ending broadcast. End.